But what I'm saying is nobody is trying to be scared of what you could do to somebody in the dark and leave no traces behind. They trying to call me Gaia. No, this is the mother of heaven and earth and hell. Ain't no such thing as no motherfucking lift this time. That bitch is gone. You got all of them here. You don't want to mess around. There's some kind of contamination here. That somebody was celebrating a contamination here. And also somebody could be trapped under a pyramid or underneath something. All right. There could be some kind of contamination here. All right. Queen of Beakers. This green person. This new green deal energy. Let's see. Yeah, this could be green energy here. Planting something or a plant. They could have did something to a plant. And then we have the Queen of Books. Okay. Somebody that's knowledgeable. Somebody could be trying to keep you around because of some kind of knowledge that you hold. And there's some kind of distraction or something that's over with this green maleficent juice. All right. And then these people here could have passed away or died underneath that mine. Or these coal miners' daughters shedding their light. They may not, their light could have went out. Or maybe these people were doing something to dig out the Earth's or Gaia's children, and they got caught in a mine, and now they are trapped, or they're not going to be able to get out of this. Maybe these people are digging on the Earth for a long time and taking essential. I heard something about precious metals. Like precious metals, they was not being grateful. They was not being something. Like these people thought they was going to be able to take and not give back. All right. So they could be losing their power here. But I feel like some of these people could, I don't know. Let's see if they was friends or not. But I like to know this so I can kind of like categorize things. I'm hearing yesterday. Somebody could have did something to somebody's yesterday. This rock energy, I heard on the rocks. So something is on the rocks, but somebody could be putting it on you or somebody named Rock. I told you there's a situation where somebody's obsessed with somebody. Also, like I said, with the, okay. With the rock energy and the Jaden energy and then the blue face, those are three different sectors. So those are three different sectors. So like the blue energy could be having something to do with like people that's very emotionally sad, or very emotional. They get in their emotions fast and act or something. But they could have also been run by the blue tear girls or sad girl, sad energy, India's sad guru. It's something like this, okay? Like this person could have went against me for this best friend. They could have ended up in their sector, taken to Mexico and reprogrammed, okay? And the rock energy, if that's a clone of this supposed sister Anna, I can see how they got back together, because if this stepmother wanted this, the stepmother and my so-called real mother that raised me, if they wanted me not to be queen, they wanted to raise up my friend and make her queen, or find Mexico. Maybe these are all Mexicans, even dark skin. And they wanted to bring that, they wanted to find one like them that would be Mexican to make her the queen and then make me not the queen, even though these was my mother and my stepmother and my aunts. Or the people that raised me, or my plant family, the people that were supposed to raise me or protect me or make sure I get to my point A to B, unless they kidnapped me and been holding me hostage all this time so that they can raise up a Mexican girl as the Queen of England instead of me. But the beauty, the smile of this girl, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something like this. I don't know. This could be why. Also, I don't know why they trying to say like, oh, it's your smile or something. Because my friend got a pretty smile and fluffy cheeks, and she got the heart-shaped lips like me, and I also have it. So she's just Mexican, and I'm just American. So, I don't know if they trying to say that that's me. I don't know what they doing. Okay, I heard that there is some Caucasian versions of me running around here. So I don't know what these people was doing with science. I don't. But it doesn't make no sense if I'm a whole God energy that I'm not in control of my own body or my own flesh. Or if there are images, why are other people, anybody could have these. What do you mean you're not giving valuable information? I was watching something in the Congress or something they was talking about. That's exactly what you're doing. You lent out because you thought I was worthless, and you lent out the most valuable things, and now people have a hold on what's going to be happening in our country or whatever for the next some odd years. I wasn't the one that, I was hidden in me. I wasn't the one that was supposed to be protecting it. I'm a protector of the people while I'm in a citizen, in a so-called citizenship. You get what I'm saying? While I'm amongst the citizens, but there's higher calling people that's supposed to be watching out for me. It was never supposed to get to this point. You are never supposed to allow these people to know exactly how to get to me or something like this. But again, it goes to show that the nation is going to rise no higher than the way that they're treating America, especially when you playing in her face with these other foreign women and lifting them up and giving them positions and things like this of power over America or Americans. It's not going to happen that way. I don't care if you're a man, a dog, or this new race that they found in Mexico. I don't care what you is. It's not happening. This is not going to perish. There's nothing I'm doing to make it so, to make it, but telling the truth, okay, I don't know. I don't like to have to be the not the well, that could be what they're trying to do. I don't like to have to be the punching bag or the test dummy or something like this. What's the matter, Goose? Oh, you like it now? You didn't like it at first. You like that candy? It's sour?
Sour.
Sour grass? At first you didn't like it though. You said, ew. Now you eating it? Didn't even need that phone till my other phone get charged up. Yeah, what is this person doing? Girl, somebody don't know. What is this that y'all hiding in this building? Why you back over there, whoever this is? How you back over there? What are you doing over there? Oh.
It's a bit better.
All right, watch out, little chickie. What are you doing back over there? Okay, somebody, oh my God.
Chicky.
What are you doing over there?
Whoa.
Here, watch out. Take that one in the kitchen. Go take that one with you.
No.
Here, put my other stuff down, bud. It's about to be a big problem around here. Going on, man. You're not getting that phone.
Whoa.
Yeah, you cute and everything, but going on.
I don't want to go. Cute for one.
Jan returns. I'm waiting for you. Okay, hold on 1 second. Like, get out of here.
Oh!
Jan, you talking about... No, you're not. You talking about the trumpet? What are you doing? The burning of Jan over there? So that's why y'all was keeping me trapped here to re-alive someone or something like this? Or something? That's what y'all sent down there to be the Mexico president? But what is that with this Wakanda Forever energy here? Somebody's grandma. Oh, but that's what I'm saying. These people are doing stuff. Did you even ask me if you want to do this? Okay, that's what I'm telling you. They don't understand what the problem is. And somebody gonna think you're gonna trick me on send me down to Mexico like you did. That was a punishment for those men that went down to Mexico for not taking the knee to the new king, which is me. So you just let Candy play, or these other people, or that Drake Candy that y'all made. You just let them sit there and use all my stuff all this time, my good graces or something like this, and then now you want me to think that I need to go get a new clothes and move to Mexico or something like this. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. I see what your plans is.
Dink, dink, dink,
I see what your plans is.
dink, dink, dink.
And if you talking about some masculine energy is shallow or something like this, because he done got snooty and he got money without me, or got my money without me, and now he's snooty, he's going to be cast down. Because I don't have to have no man to be in love with me to be able to survive. That just sound ridiculous. Be a good little girl so this man can like you so that you can still live. What? This is an earthly person, probably not even a king. Like, what? As simple as that. Make the person give me my wealth back or my abundance back, and then they won't be calling the shots anymore. Simple as that. That's like somebody steal your whole inheritance and then say, bow down to me, bitch. Yeah, but you stole it, nigga. You want to be going to jail. Like, what is this? When I mean, this might even be somebody that you like or something. You would have just been with the person if they would just act normal. If somebody would just act normal. But somebody want to do too much extra. Somebody doing too much. Too much extra. So they trying to look at you as a process, or whoever this is, me or you or whatever this is, like, oh, usually when we do this, the person just turn like this and then they do like that. But you was dealing with regular humans. Somebody is not a human. Okay? No matter how much you want them to be, somebody is not a human. All right? So maybe somebody got somebody's father locked. This could be this Quetzalcoatl energy here. Or maybe this person needed to get locked down there for some reason. Or they sacrificed themselves for you. So you could bring forth some kind of knowledge or something. We'll see. Hold on. All right. So again, somebody's saying that you raised them up. Probably to the human eye. Okay. Or like these people are getting credit for these murders that they either did or they and that's what people want at the top is murderers, or these, but they can't even inherit the heavens. Means they can't inherit me. I mean, I'm guessing they could inherit me if this was somebody that was murdering because they was protecting their empress or their queen. I mean, that's what they're paid to do. If somebody run up on their queen to assassinate them. If somebody run up on the president, the special, I got my own special service. It's just been hiding alongside me. But again, some of these people could have been jealous or envious, or they could have set somebody up or set me up.
Cool.
Right? That's quite, I kind of feel like this started with envy. Somebody being envious of someone. Now, your person or my person can have like 20 clones. It may only be one of them that's rotten, that don't like me or wanted to steal from me. The rest of them might still be on board, or it's vice versa. It might only be one left that really still trust in the Lord. All right? And then the rest of them are trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like in that movie I, Robot with Will Smith in there. It could be something like that for somebody. No. Leave that table alone. You don't need to be doing nothing with nothing right there. So just go on, take yourself up in there with them dinosaurs.
No.
Instead of playing with my stuff. Usually I don't even get loud in the morning. Must be some kind of charge or something. Boost Mobile. Okay, Boost Mobile. I think they got like $25 or something like this for all them lines. Let's see, y'all. I'm just cleaning off my table real quick so we could get started. I hate when we get all into it and then I'm scrambling to try to find cards. But I just thought that we could just continue to kind of like ramble here. Okay, while I'm doing it. Because I didn't think it was going to take this long, but like these cards is a little bit more messier than I thought. Okay. So somebody saying that they see somebody being a star. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is like I said. Somebody want this Krishan energy, but you got to unbind me from them because that's not what I'm here for this time. All right. All these people are entertain. Like it's like entertainment has taken over. Like more serious. The entertainment industry has invaded and taken over some important sectors here, trying to say God got the children, got some angels down here taking care of the son. But these angels was just hiding the whole time. They wasn't teaching the son how to fly. They wasn't saying, you God's son, we got to teach you how to do this. They wanted to take over something. They wanted to, the stars want to be above God. That's basically what this is. This is a certain sector of stars with this black widow spider with them yellow spots on it that want to be raising themselves above God, and they're pulling strings here. They're acting like they got their own compadres with that shit, talking about, oh, what did he say? Deion Sanders said, oh, I just didn't know that the people around me was the ones gonna be judging me or something like this. Yeah, that's what the stars doing, but that's what the stars is doing. That's not what no gods is doing. Okay, so they heavy trying to set somebody up with a crime here. Okay, we got footprints. We got something else about the blood, something like this. So somebody's heavily trying to get somebody caught up with a crime here. Okay, well, me, okay, or the Holy Spirit or a chosen one, okay? All right, so they're trying to get somebody caught up with a crime here. But whatever this is, that might be false here. Some kind of documents, info, some stuff that's in like a cold case file. Somebody could be dealing with a cold case file, and they're like planting some evidence in there, and somebody's like, oh, somebody's cracking all these cold case files, but it's just a lie. They're putting somebody's blood in there. They're putting my hair. They've been creeping around my house at night, taking stuff, trying to make it like this, because somebody is obsessed. I'm telling you, this don't even have to be the devil, y'all. This is a group of people that like the way somebody's mind work, and they're gonna try to reduce you to their level or me so that they can own me or something like this, and then they can use my brain for whatever. These are people, now imagine, these is people that drop you down from the highest point and drop you on top of the rocks and left you there for dead, and they supposed to be angels protecting you or something like this, aliens or something like this. Do you see what I'm saying? They left you for dead. They took your children and your people, spread them all over the country, killed all your proper men, everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then they thought they wasn't going to need you. They took these children. They thought they was not going to need you. They thought they could produce something off these children. It's not working right. And then they want to come back in like nothing ever happened. Like nothing like this stuff that they didn't just do this. I mean, somebody went above and beyond something here, y'all. Yanni, no. Somebody went above and beyond to try to prove a point here. It's like, imagine you being somebody that go ahead and do something to a baby, rape a baby or something like this, a little 3-year-old or a 2-year-old, but they could talk. And imagine you think you're getting away with it because you thought this baby was stupid or it can't talk. And then when the police come question this baby, they're like, no, Uncle Ralph did it because that one day he came over here and he did this and then he did that or something. And you're like, I didn't even think that baby could talk, or I didn't even think that this could happen. Or like, dang, how this person noticed? We made sure that she wasn't connected to anybody. We made sure that she wasn't connected to anybody that have this information. How is this person about to be able to tell on me? Okay. How is this person about to tell on me? And I'd say, I don't want no jotty, weird ass people around me. Where you like, oh, was you just talking about me yesterday? I'm going to cut off your left toe. I wasn't even talking about you. I don't even know you. I don't need no uncertainties around me. We're not going to have it. Not over here. That's why I said somebody be putting you in a situation, problem, reaction, solution. Claude Anderson, father. Hmm? Hmm? You came up with that term, didn't you? Did you or did you not? Over there with Mommy Wata? Doing these crimes against the daughter? Telling you, these are these sociopathic, arrogant scholars that pride themselves on the sorors, right? Roar, lion, roar. We're smarter than you. So roar. We're gonna go behind the scenes and use our bar. We're gonna take the bar and we're gonna use law against you and persecute you for trying to tell on us for persecuting an innocent you. We're gonna teach a whole bunch of girls in the Barbados. I know what y'all do in Barbados. Okay? Studying that bar examination. These are the double agents. These are the celebrities or superstars, and they also have something else under their belt. A scientist. They work with NASA or they do something else. These are the double agents. Yeah, that could be jealous of the daughter here. Okay, again, the jacket here, this could be a coat that was given to somebody, like Joseph's coat was given to him. The beaver coat. This beaver could also represent Mommy Wata. Okay. These are women that was aware of some type of abuse when the father was working on something. So why would I want these people on my team? So we might be able to lasso someone in. Oh, look. Lasso somebody in today here. All right? Because somebody had you messed up. Okay? They had you in reverse here. But now we might be able to lasso somebody in. This could be an old person or these old people that got to go in reverse. Somebody is mad because I'm saying this. It's just the truth. All right? This could be also, I was hearing turquoise. All right? That song, Yani. But we got Utah. We not, but these could be Judah already been murdered, all these people. And they moved some Mexicans from Mexico in there and calling them Native Americans. And that's what this is. So they were moving out the Native Americans because of what they did, but it was Mexico's plan to move Mexico deeper into the Americas. So like I said, they could have illegally married me to that friend when we were younger so that they can do this. So like I said, if this father or a feather figure or uncle or something, if these guys or these boys got sent down to Mexico like El Chapo Moses, you see, they could have split these men. They could have, these masculines in my family or that was supposed to be my family, they could have made them a Caucasian one. They made a brown skin one. And then they made the Mexican ones. El Chapo is probably a crossbreed of my Uncle Moses. The Ken Hector Albaron could be a crossbreed or whatever they crossbred of my dad. That's why her dad, my best friend's dad and my dad look a lot alike. Do you understand what I'm saying? The head shape and everything. It's kind of, Homer Simpson's dad or the Simpsons grandpa. They got that kind of shape like a cone head. They have like a more, the fluffier cheeks, but their head is a little bit more slender, like going up to the top. Also giving me the Shriners with the red hat. The something in Shriners, okay, with the swords on the front of it. It's almost giving me that. But also the people from South America that came up here and showed the ancestors here, some of my ancestors, how to bind the children's head. Now, back then, this could have been people thinking that tying up some band around the kid's head until they get like a cone head was the thing. But this could be also binding up the head, meaning the two of swords, because they knew that these was gods, or they produced gods, or God deals with these people, and gods seem to come through these lineages. Rather, the people that brought them through are gods or not. They usually sometimes come through them, all right? Or these messiahs or these energies come through them. Now, again, these people from South America or Mexico or whatever, they could have been trying to stop. They could have been trying to stop something in the brain of these children like me. Okay? The binding, if you read the word binding, you're going to get something. It could, you, if you think about it right off the top of the head, you could think, oh, somebody trapped somebody's head, or, you know, so you can't think outside, or you can't think outside the box, or you can't see things outside of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So the reason why somebody could be calling somebody the devil is because even if my feather, or they chose somebody that was of God to raise me, if that person didn't want to bow down to me, he could have went down to being like Diablo, or if you think about Diablo, that's taken from or removed from. Do you understand? So they could have went down there, or they could have got even killed, or they took the DNA and they created something else like that 30 years ago with Article 42 or whatever it is. And that's where those people was for 42 years. They was down in hell, trying to get up out here to come get some water, or come get up here to get some job or something like this. You get some money. You understand? Nothing was being produced. Nothing was getting healed here. Okay? So you can keep talking that black cat shit if you want to. Right? But I'm telling you, if it's a segment out here, she's roaring. Her words are getting heard. Not in not in the basement bunker, not in no underground dwelling, not even in Congress, not even on the news, or not even on they're not gonna be on no damn with Whoopi Goldberg and them. Y'all trying to think you found something. You trying to think you found something that can be compatible to trying to talk shit or take me down. You might could have Marjorie Taylor Greene being talked to by somebody like a Jasmine Crockett, but not me. So that these motherfuckers is the copycats. These people is the copycats. These is the people with this Parham family and stuff like this that was cleaved on to my energy, even though it was more of them and less than me, or they was on a different frequency than me. That's the copycats. You could tell Sekhmet is original. I'm not using nothing but the information that has been obtained by me or given to me by source. What's right is what we should be speaking to people in the about their spirit. We should not be the law. The whole system is broken right now. So you could have these people prance around like they getting loud and oh, we finally we got somebody that's ghetto that talk like us. I've been doing this, but you condemn me for talking like this, and I'm just over here on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? I know I know better than to be acting like that. I would be embarrassing my people to be acting like that on Congress, on the floor of Congress, or any of these other buildings. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you trying to do what I'm doing over here and bring it up there, and now y'all just look stupid. This is gonna be a short run. People are getting tired of this person yapping or something like this. You're only doing it because you guys are afraid of me or the truth coming out. Because if it wasn't a problem, you understand what I'm saying? So it's just showing what side of the team you've been on this whole time. So we got Strange on here. That's what y'all did. You removed the Native Americans. You said, oh, they did something about against the Empress, but these are the big bad wolves that was doing something against the Empress or behind the Empress or having the Empress being ignored since I was little. So that gave somebody the finger here. Somebody could be giving you the finger here. All right. This is somebody that be on and off in your energy here too. Okay. I told you, yeah, because the Tekashi 6ix9ine energy, the Danny boy, and also Tekashi, the sister of Krishan, being a Sandra, being one of Sandra's seed. Okay. This means that could have been something that went back, like the little boys and stuff that I clicked with when I was little in my childhood home. My grandmother and them lived in that house before me. So these could be people that was connected to my auntie, me, and this friend here. It's something about that old neighborhood. All right. But again, it's so funny because I was born in May, and then that house that I lived in was on May Street. So it's kind of like it's still mine or something like this. Like it's the team that's supposed to be helping me figure out all this stuff was helping this friend do it. It's basically it. But again, this is saying we in, but Utah is in reverse. I'm telling you, it's something like this, or somebody wants you to take a new clothing, but I don't trust this territory. I don't trust anybody saying anything other than whatever. But I feel like a masculine energy was like, oh, don't leave from where you come from, but maybe you was thinking that you come from here and you was somewhere else. You actually came from somewhere else. This person just said that to you because you could have trusted them a little bit, and they just wanted you to be eaten alive right here. All right. Like I said, people's care change real quick. When somebody think that they're gonna stop you from being yourself or being all the way you, they all in love with you. But when they see that you might this look like nonsense. This person supposed to know law. This person supposed to know this. This person no supposed to know all this. And when you making more sense without going all professional on people, like I could go in the doctor's office and he like, yeah, you got a hemorrhage in your dubla oblongata on the left secular cell. I'm looking at this nigga like, what? Can you show me that on a picture? Or can you just say, okay, what's happening is there's a cut in your liver and some blood from your heart is going in there and it's making your liver work harder and you could end up dying. Okay, now we understand. Most people gonna understand that, okay? Most people ain't gonna understand what the doctor just said with the dewey oblongata and the cut and in the left cell on the right hemoglobin. You gonna be like, what the hell is you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? And some people just ain't got it like that. You could be sassy and be in professional situations in the White House and sitting in Congress, and you could still be loud, and you could still be direct, you could still be bold, you could be brazen, but you could also still be classy. You understand? So some people just got it, and some people just don't. Okay? But like I said, these people like the people, they like to pretend like the people that don't do, and they like to put them in front of people and make them go viral so that, they like to dress them up like little dressed up monkey, like that be clapping that thing at the thing like this. They like to dress them up like that. Or what they do is they know that some of these other parties that like the energy or my body has been spread out. So they like to stun on me through people that's of my body that I'm not sure if they are part of my body. So the whole thing is about keeping up with what's going on. The headlines was viral, right? So it would be crazy because if the Marjorie Taylor Greene, first of all, y'all the same person. Satan going against Satan with Crockett and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Second of all, you the same, you made from the same, cut from the same cloth, right? Second of all, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a part of the sector of the Alberons, and Crockett is a part of the Parhams, which again is a part of this collective group that ignored me and left me out of something and pointed the finger at me. Maybe they was a part of some group of somebody with a bumpy pickle. Maybe this also somebody had a bumpy pickle and they came in my energy and they healed themselves. Yeah, we got Pa, R is. So somebody's pa could have took something from them to heal themselves or had sex with them to heal themselves. Okay? And then gave you the finger right after that. Or somebody that was a guardian or somebody said they was your daddy or somebody should have been a feather or a father figure to you or something like this. And then they ignored you. Okay? After they healed themselves. After they took from my soup.
What?
So I'm really the hunter here that goes and searches the ethers and everything else and searches my heart and searches for the truth. You understand? I got the soup over here. I got the juice over here. Okay? You don't have the juice. So imagine if they gave me, if I had the upgrades that's due to me already, and if I had the same materials and the same software and computers and help that these people have, we would be able to end what they say, hunger. We would be able to end this fucking pedophilia and these missing children and our people getting sacrificed and taken up out of this country. Because this is people that say, oh, it's about race or it's not about race. It is, because you're coming up in here removing my people or my bi groups or bi races, and you trying to place yourself. You're trying to place yourself. You understand? So the father don't got the juice. It's my juice. You eating from, this is a bucket of stuff, the bucket of chum that God left for me. And you in your decrepit group that maybe you protected me from your own self. That's easy to do. We deal with that. We use her energy or whatever. Don't ever fucking touch her. Or if you do touch her, you better make sure it don't seem like you did. But when you thought you was done, yeah. Okay, not go, come on now, bun. When you thought you was done, then you left somebody for dead. You left me for dead. That's what you did. Okay? So there's 3 people that could be in this thing. Okay? So they had me at some time trapped in something, but now I got 3 of these people, or we have 3 of these people. These could be some birds that the father is feeding with my money. These could be these cursed birds that never land and give me the message. They just go on by, or they take my mail to somebody else's house. Mail fraud or something like this could be embedded in the USPS postal service. And locals around here that could have worked that. I know that my in-laws, their whole family went through the post office. And somebody keeps saying go higher or try to fly. No, we're going to stay right down here. Because and show about your mechanical wings that you got. Because these not no damn angels. I don't know what this is. Okay? So this old people is going down. And there's 3 more that tried to raise themselves up above the throne of God or go higher or hide themselves in a nest or in somebody else's house that's going to get captured here. So hopefully, excuse me, go out of here. I don't have time for this. You're not getting my phone no matter how much you sit here and try to mess with me. Go on.
No.
Go on. Watch out. And stop acting. Where's my mouse? Where'd you put my mouse?
My mouse is cooking the skin.
Watch out, bud. I'm not going to play with you. All right? So this could be something like this where somebody going to make a difference here. Or this is like me and somebody are getting into something in this Utah or something. Or you and somebody have to clean up a certain area. All right? So the only thing is the embarrassment and the humiliation. But these people didn't think how humiliated you would be by some people that's beneath you being able to have access to you, to control you, to rob you, and everybody was okay with it, to withhold things from you. Nobody thought that it would be humiliating or this would be a fact of life. You understand? This could have messed with your whole well-being. This is not just no on the surface level type stuff. Somebody went too far. Come here. This ain't no joke. You don't play around with somebody's life like that when you hold all the cards in your deck and you being trusted. Even though you didn't even give me a chance to trust you because I would have called you out as soon as possible. I don't care who you is. That's why you gotta try to do everything behind my back. Cause you know I wouldn't have went for it. These are people want to say, yeah, in the past this person used to let people run all over. No, y'all blindfolded somebody or plucked their eyes out, and you took advantage of somebody. You took advantage of a child that was not able to be even equipped to even protect themselves one bit. So that you could say this person didn't make the best choices of friends. They let their friends steal their money. No, the person didn't even know that they had money. You just stole it. Or you just put it away, or you kept it from this person so you could humiliate them and call them a brokey. And so now you are what you, that's why I said y'all better be careful what you naming these damn songs when you coming for me. Because that's where you and your mom and them gonna be right back down there to the dust. All right? Like I said, these wit takers or whatever this is. Yeah, we got a fortune teller. I never seen that song come on. But no, the fortune teller, if you really pick up what a fortune teller is, this is somebody that tells you how to steal people's fortune. The fortune teller is not a tarot reader. Or telling your fortune, the weaver is not a fortune teller. That is a that's a Levi priesthood. That these people can speak things into fruition. Or they are speaking along the line of the times, like live. Like they can pull shit right out the air and read it. They can look at your face and read it. And God trusts what these people think when they read you. Right? Yeah. So I'm not telling you, oh, go. This person got they family. It's only one person left in that family. Let's go ahead and get this land patent because the Brown family over in South Georgia, they owned like 2,000 acres of land. So let's go ahead. Yes, somebody named Samantha Brown. Oh, on the news, Samantha Brown died last night in a tragic accident. Oh, guess who about to be able to go obtain that soil or that land? They're gonna dress somebody up that look like Samantha Brown or something, right? While this person is off the radar, before the death is announced, and they're going to go and do some shit like this. So we're just exposing what you're doing in the dark. Why those numbers start spiking as the people that was dying in Atlanta and around Georgia, not from HIV or nothing like this, but from some type of weird deaths. That's a fortune teller. Fortune teller really don't even got nothing to do with the cards. A fortune teller will tell you what time to go to the bank because ain't nobody looking, so you can sneak through that back door and then rob one of the safes in there. That's a fortune teller. And these is the most of the women that ended up with the men right now because they the ones that was able to get the money while they sat there and looked at you as pitiful. You didn't rob nobody. You didn't turn into a gangster. You didn't turn into a mobster. You didn't go out here and kill them people them ghosts that was taking your stuff. Motherfucker, no, you don't know nothing about this lifestyle. They just want to implement you in the lifestyle. Because I'm a Gnostic energy or because I'm connected to source and I can pull the energy right now and tell you what you was doing. And most of these people knew you and when you was little and all through your life and saw you and they know that shit ain't in you. To rob, steal, and kill unless somebody came and tried to do it to you. And then I'm a have fun. Let me catch a motherfucker up in here trying to break in and take something in the middle of the night. I'm gonna have fun. You gonna think I was Jack the Ripper. Just because your ass tried it. Just to make an example. You understand? Because it's rightfully, you in my field now. You did that, now yeah. Your ass gonna be up in here trying to call the police. Because that's what I'm saying. Don't mess with good people that don't do no stuff like that because you don't know what you going to get on the other fucking side. You might well just leave me over here where I was in the good energy instead of playing around. So I'm saying you might do some shit that makes some of these serial killers cry. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Ain't no blood on my hands, but don't play with me and try to run up on me. God, look. God said I'm free to do whatever I want to do as long as I'm not hurting anybody. You understand what I'm saying? As long as I'm not hurting anybody. So if you come up in here, you thought you about to kill me. We about to have a funky good time. You know, I would like to test some shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna just go doing it to no innocent person or because I need some money or because I need something like this. When I got my own body or something, or I got my own limbs and I could steal, if it was that damn bad, I guess then I would have to go make my own money or something like this. Right? But why should somebody have to if they got all this money that these people stole? Why you not getting my stuff back? It's like some of these resources are mine, you know. You should be using them at any cost to get me back where I'm supposed to be, whatever. Because whatever the fixing is, somebody saying fix yourself, that's already been done. You or I am already fixed. We already there. You understand? It's the outside things that these people have had their grubby claws on that we need to get back. You never know. I might have built a whole foundation on going and finding missing children. You don't know what I was going to do with that money. It was going to be something positive. It was going to be something that was going to bring generational wealth. It was going to be something that was going to keep on bringing in wealth. But I told you, these people these days, they want to kill you or knock you out the box and just use your brain. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain for whatever they want you to do. And you're not doing that. These people is cut off. Cease and desist. You're fired. Anybody that was working for my dad in the kingdom, you don't work here no more. Especially if the dad is gone, you don't work here no more. You don't work here no more. Nobody do. Just like I was not included, you are the children that called this person father, Abba, Papa, whatever you called them. You are the ones that's going to die for the sins of the father. It's not me. Because we are judged here on our works. And my works don't do what you did with that father. behind the scenes. Whether it was for me, against me, about me, whatever this is. You must have done something that went against what God is saying, or we would not be talking about it today. You know, you can't trust a whole bunch. If you know this person raped or pillaged or hurt a child, you can't trust these people with giving no testimony against this child. You should be ashamed of yourself. Somebody is listening here with the smoke signal. Some kind of information is going up or getting something. Somebody want to be in a union here. All right, this person could have lost their power. This could be a chief of a council here. They lost their power, and they maybe lost it because they denied you. Now they want a relationship with you, but it's almost like this person is forced. They don't want to be alone, or you're not supposed to be alone. It's not good for man to be alone. All right. Also, I was hearing yesterday the song, "Is He Worthy?" I don't know. You letting these people have access to me without my knowledge or without my consent. I don't know. Is it? You let all these other women from the family run around with these boys and play with their balls instead of letting me see if it would be suffice to me and I'm the fucking king. I don't know. That's not the first thing on my mind either. It's about gaining a footing here or getting my foot out of these loops that I did not put here. Okay. So we have Maiden of Pipes. We got Ruin on the screen here, or Run. We got a Maiden of Pipes in reverse, these Hopi girls, and this Danielle, or if they was letting this Danielle be a Daenerys when she's not. The Daenerys is, I think it's money in a certain country. These people was not productive of money. Their parents was not productive of money in the real world, in the Truman Show, or in my reality. So this person didn't come from money. These people came from like more harsh times. We're not gonna say slum, but these people came from more harsh times. Put it like that. That don't mean that they're disqualified. But when God, I have a thought that in my head that when God said that He's gonna raise Jesus from the lowest, not everybody, just Jesus, that these people had me in the background, ignored, impoverished, right? Now we got hungry. Somebody's not gonna be hungry anymore, because these people were taking all this stuff or the food right out of my mouth. This would be like a woman that had a children with a basketball player, and then she had a children with just some regular dude that don't even be coming around. And the basketball player is paying $5,000 a month for child support, and the other daddies ain't paying shit. But just to smite the daughter that came from the basketball star, you sat there and made sure that the other two had a very good life and gave them all the money and dressed them nicely. And the child that was by the basketball star that was getting the money coming in because of who she was, you didn't give her shit. So this make me think that people had Jesus low down, trotting. We always get jail. If this person wasn't doing nothing wrong, how did we let them put in jail over and over time, again and again? Right? It could be that the feminine energy right now, if I'm coming back as a Yeshua or something like this, that you just didn't put me in in an actual prison because it would look really bad. You just put me in a marriage that was a prison. Or put me in a marriage and then you took this man out of the prison and left me with his prison sentence. Woo! Y'all. We got the Maiden of Shields here. All right? This could be also somebody's going on tour. A warrior woman or somebody that's not really a warrior woman. They're just roaring. Their voice don't make it to the heavens. Their voice don't make it to the other realms to get shit done. The lowest of the low voice does that. Jasmine Crockett is just a show dog. This voice right here moves shit. The chosen ones, when we really go there, y'all pray. Jesus didn't really pray. He only prayed one time to help his friends or something that was in need. You pray. You understand what I'm saying? I speak. So these could be these groups of women here. Some type of warrior women's, okay? And these are groups here is what I'm hearing. These family members that went with this cousin, these other people, maybe these could be these Dawn, these sons of Dawn. which could be these Hopi energies, okay? And then we got these other warrior women that's like fighting for some type of cause. A lot of these could be in the background. Black Panther women, you know, black power, black people being black, 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 black. That's all they talking about. These people, okay? And then we got America as the strength card that's still speaking about her fucking nation as a whole with all the stripes here. But I'll be damned you come over here and spend a night in my house or spend centuries in my house and I find out that you've been burning it down. You're going to have to go back home. This is the sun. We got a matriarch of vassals here, a mothering figure or something like this that's in reverse here. All right, it's not your harvest. That's what I said about whoever this old person is. It's not your harvest. You took so many things from me already. You took so many things from me already. This is not your harvest. This is America's harvest here. And these, I told you, these fake medicine women or these people in the Southwest territory that have been creating something, or with scientists or something, or like I said, this could be this Kubrick energy here. Now they keep on saying, like, you could be a friend of me because you like using my energy for science, sneaking around taking stuff from my energy for science. But that don't mean that you like me as America, and that don't mean that you give a fuck about my nation. See, they're kind of trying to guide me because they feel like I'm talking about surface level things. But we're really talking about things that stem from what you did to me and that what you're going to have to pay for. And if other people got afflicted in this way, it starts there first, and then we're moving on with clearing the air. You understand what I'm saying? All right? So if anybody need to be quiet, it's this mother. All right? We got China or Asia here standing here. Somebody could be trying to protect this harvest of the real world card energy. Okay? Medicine woman in reverse here. This could be a feather figure that's stuck in another country or in another vassal or something like this. And they do want to help you or something like this. Maybe they feel bad because they tried to replace you with something. All right? And now they seen that that was the bad thing. They should have just had you with them the whole time. All right? This could be what somebody's actually thinking here. Yeah, dark magic. I'm telling you, these women, all these other dark women from these other nations or whatever, or brown women, they're doing spell work here. With this is IAT. This is Haiti. This is the DR. This is some other places here. The Hoiston Coyote could be Cain or Canaanite energies from Mexico. All right. This is what this is here. Then there go the 3 right there. 3. They're going to say 3, 3, 3, 3. All right. This could be India, Asia. This could be, you know, different, whatever. You think about what it is, okay? But it's 3. They've been caught. These could be dark witches. These are Native American women or people from the Southwest here, okay? And this is people from the family, or that was traveling with this cousin or with these people or this family or this father or fake father or feather, whoever this is. All right, yeah, that's in reverse here, the hermit energy. Okay, so the father was told to leave these people. Okay, Judah in reverse or Utah in reverse. Like I said, none of this matter because what is it? What is the information worth if it's getting run through everybody else, even the enemies before the king? The king don't even want that shit no more. You understand what I'm saying? And then if you bringing it to me, you already knew it, then you an imposter. That means you a traitor or you treasonous. What do you mean? Okay? We could reach back and see that you was a part of this club for 5 years too. What you mean you didn't know what they was doing? So either way it go, these people is being seen for what they really are. Yeah, somebody could have been into polygamy here. I'm telling you, some of these people was not your family members. They was hiding marriages from America because they knew that I could put a stop to this and I would stop these women from being able to take my money with this man or whoever this is. I don't know who this is. May not even be a god. I don't know. Somebody could be Native American. All right. This person could have got in reverse by trying to get you pregnant or something like this. Or somebody is trying to get you pregnant now. Bring you into this polygamous something here. And it's not going to happen. And whoever this is, whoever son this is, you don't even got no power over me. You're not even going to be here trying to pull this bullshit. It's not happening. Okay? So there could be they could have sick a spiritualist in reverse on somebody while they're birthing something in order to ruin it or sabotage it right off, and they shouldn't have done this. Like this is it's over for y'all. It's almost like also giving me some kind of energy of like the big brother is China now. So what came first, the Mexican or the Asian? Mexicans are a newer breed or a newer bi race. They're not an old race. So again, you can't. What are you trying to tell me? What you trying to tell me is, like it say in the Bible, somebody don't have to bow down to these people, the old people, or these people. I don't. That's who. That's who. Yeah, this is my cultivation. Ooh, that's my seeds you use to put that shit in the ground. So how for 20 something years, y'all all was making all the decisions, but you was using my money and my seed, and I was nowhere near or to be aware of what the fuck you was doing. That is war. That is you using regular, if I was a citizen, that's you putting, or if I was as a human, that would be you putting, you using war tactics on an American fucking citizen or America herself. I have no tolerance. We got the world card energy for this shit. Somebody was jealous about some happy family. Maybe this is a masculine energy. They could have took this masculine that was actually really happy with me, and they could have done something with this person. And now he's trying to see where we could go or something like this. Or they trying to. I heard that in the Bible. Let's find if God give me a place. Who the fuck is your God? Say it's this fucking Albaron motherfucker if you want to. Who is your God? You didn't feel too good when you hooked up with this person behind my back, did you? Who is your God? Somebody that was blocking your wife's journey so they can seem more susceptible to you, to whatever this is. The Ace of Vassals God. Somebody that wanted to seem more, yeah, so the trapper energy in reverse. Somebody wasn't able to trap somebody in a union or something like this. The horse thief. This could be here. This energy of this matriarch of blades would look like the John Bonet housekeeper, which could be this cousin Tiffany mama. Okay, or this I'm even looking at how Tiffany intuitive one could look like she got her skin bleached. Somebody could be leprous. Maybe they saying that they on this side or something. But again, maybe somebody's this is a horse thief. But I'm telling you, whoever these people is working with the royal family, you stole my royal horses. Because Elizabeth had a collection of horses. She liked to race horses. And y'all stole them in the cars. And you're not being seen as high honor. And one more thing. The family pictures that they showed me as the housekeeper and her husband. One of them little girls looked like, one of them little girls kind of looked like, if they would have changed my color. So maybe these people, this family did have a version of me or one of my clones hostage with them, saying that I was their child or something like this. Yeah, that's why I said, while somebody's supposed to be going through the vision quest, people supposed to be bringing stuff and planting it in your arena and showing you the way or helping you or filling up little stuff in your cup. The spirit's supposed to be coming around you. People supposed to plant seeds around you so you could pick up on that energy. They didn't do that. They did something. They came around you with all this stuff sprouting up, and then they left you groping in noonday and was running off with your little harvest here. And everybody knew it was unjust here. Okay? This could be that these people been spread apart for 20, 30, 40 years or something, and they were separated from each other. And like this part of the family could have been this person and their children could have been sitting here, there. So they didn't really know what the homestead was doing to the Christ or to the Empress or the Holy Spirit. So somebody wants you to shut up because they don't want something to go far and wide. They want people to believe what they was oh yeah, I went to go check on the Empress and she ain't doing nothing. She doing this. But these was people that was harming you or drugging you and letting people rape you and then take these footage back or having other women look like you and dress up like you and sleep around and then take this footage to these people and try to act like, yeah, it's a lost cause. So something might be getting healed, but maybe you don't even want to heal with these particular people here. I don't know. Okay? Because somebody knew the truth. They was just having too much time, too much fun playing with your stuff. Yeah. I'm telling you, too much time playing with your stuff. And there go the injustice here. Because while they left you here trying to figure out why I feel like I'm at a brick wall. I'm just at the height of my... I was just getting started with my awakening. Somebody stopped it here by sending in this other lover for this masculine, which is this shell energy. And this is this mystic Tory energy that came into the Truman Show once at my wedding and played my mother. All right? But these two people could be in the upright or maybe, I don't know. This lady look a little bit alien here. So maybe this is it here. All right? But this was unjust for them to bring another lover in. They could have made this man lay with this cousin or this aunt so that they could create a blockage between me and this masculine. But I feel like whoever this is, it wasn't to sacrifice the son, or they couldn't sacrifice the son. You're never alone. All right? And then, again, somebody is a part of the craftsman's breed. These are people that make shit happen. All right? This is no lie. All right? These are the people that make shit happen or something like this. So it's like one is better than all them others or something like this. I don't know. That was doing something bad to someone. Well, on this channel, y'all need to know, and I really don't care if you don't believe me or you don't know, but when we calling people out like this, this is a specific... these people already hit. They just getting hit back. We're not picking on anybody or talking about anybody that's innocent. I promise you. I promise you we're not. All right? So we got the devil here. And then we have the weaver in reverse. So like I said, this could be to trick of shaitan. All right? To put the weaver in reverse or to go through your Akashic records and try to change things in our reality. Right? So if somebody else was supposed to get hurt and end up in the hospital this week or this weekend, somebody could have did something to you, like ran in and did something to you so you could end up in the hospital. So that it'll go viral that somebody's in the hospital and the peeping Toms that's watching you in the background, they would say, oh, she went to the hospital. Because somebody could have thought I was going to go to the hospital about my chest hurting. They could have thought I was going to go to the hospital. And so they put the shit out. They thought for sure. But I heard somebody say, I bet it on my money. So there's two reasons. Maybe you should have went. Maybe you shouldn't have went. Maybe I should have went. Maybe I shouldn't have went. But one reason is that a lot of people are watching that you don't know. And that somebody kind of look a little just stupid now. By saying that was going to happen and it didn't happen. That you was about to die in the hospital or something. This could be a fake weaver or a Mommy Wata energy. That's working with the devil. This could even be a sacrifice for the devil. Okay? I don't know. All right? So that something like this, I don't know. Yeah, there's no red flags with these people. Because I'm telling you, pull up what it say about the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit can't see this stuff. That's why you're never supposed to touch that person. All right? So we got, this is not a victory for these people. They can't give away somebody. All right? They can't send somebody with a scout. But this could be the best thing for you right now is to travel. You might get embraced in another country or something. And somebody's trying to get you to... This could be like reverse psychology. Somebody's trying to get you to refuse an offer in a place where they're going to treat you like royalty. You get what I'm saying? Or where you supposed to be with royalty. All right? Okay, so we got the Warrior of Blades here. Somebody was sneaking on the long side of this horse. Or these are people that drive the fillies. Okay? This philosophical energy or something like this. Okay? Could have been trying to race ahead. Some whales energy. These could be people of Wales. Okay, I think that, you know, Diana of Wales, blah, blah, blah. It was going to be mixed in with there. But I think that they're trying to override, like, my energy. Because this would be, like, somebody from the old part or of the royal family. Like, they don't think that I know that you swapped out the real royal brothers, Harry and William, a long time ago. So this could be somebody, like I said, riding alongside this Philly energy or this philosophical energy. All right, this could be also, this a mix between like Kelly, Tia. I'm about to say Rachel, Leah. No, I'm just playing, but I don't know. It's something like this here. Somebody is stuck to this person. All right, but it's showing that these people buried these children Some children or some bones could have got revealed out the mud or something like this. And so they're running away, but there's some birds or some people that see higher and see what these people had done. And like I said, this man is hiding in or hiding on this filly or this horse or whoever this is here. Okay? This person got blue underwear or blue clothes. So this could be a part of this group. And something is showing the dirt on what they did to some kind of children. Maybe they might be taking these children, they're playing them black to get them out of the way. But somebody could be bringing up these children out the ground saying, these are the children of that royal queen that we had hostage. You could use them instead. This could be hidden. And this is making a mockery of some people here. Okay, there's a coup that's supposed to be happening here amongst these people. All right, somebody wants you to move out the way so they can bring in the children that they reprogram with your blood or with your DNA or just with birth certificates or something like this. Mommy Wata. Yeah, somebody's a liar. They lied about this. That they didn't bury these children, that they didn't do nothing to these children. Or put dirt on these children. And whatever this is an unjust act. Somebody lied. So somebody should have separated themselves from that horse. We got the shaman energy here. These could be family members that did this to my children only. Okay, because they was afraid that they would be able to claim something in the future. And they thought after they kill me, the real queen, that they won't have to worry about something anymore. Or the real person with presidential status. Then they can get fired. Right? And this was not a joint effort with Siberia. Maybe these people were going to do something to you or sacrifice you, but they don't sacrifice children. And they find out that these people were sacrificing children, and they lied about it. And so maybe they kicked these people out here and said, we can't even work with y'all. You know, maybe these people saying, we wasn't working with them. We would rather probably work with you. Or these shaman. They wasn't working with these. This got something to do with children here. You understand? Unjust acts towards children. Somebody's lying about doing these unjust acts with children. And it was not a joint effort with Alaska or Canada or something like this. Where they finding these children buried in this dirt or whatever this is. All right? Somebody could have found this out about these people and they had to get away like Bonnie and Clyde or something. I told you, these are people like, they could see stuff on you or the way they test people or something like this. They do something different, man. All right? You can't fool these entities or whatever this is. They might not even be fucking human. Okay? We got judgment here. These people could be under judgment here for what they did to the Ace of Vassals. This is like a God womb here. Or a God box here. Even the Chief of Shields is in trouble. Because this, again, this is somebody's harvest here. Like I told you, you could have been a secret, you could have been a secret, what do you call it? What they call it? A street poet. I mean, you could have been something like some kind of hidden gem or like a local celebrity. All right. There could be a dark edge to that. You could be a local celebrity, but usually these people are able to make you get in fear, get in shape or something like this and change your life and then make you go down the road or hustle to get money. They record you along the way and then they turn you into a star. That could, especially with reality TV and social media stars or these lower grade rappers. With me, my wealth was going to come through me getting my Ace of Pentacles and then working on my businesses and getting things more in the merchandise, like as a merchant or something like this. You see what I'm saying? Starting my own company or my own agency or my own something. This is what they stopped. The proof would have been in the pudding. It's like God pre-programmed us, so there's nothing really else I could do on earth right now but be an energetic light source or shine my light. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because again, I told you, you could work as hard as you want to, but if this new segment or this new social credit system doesn't want you to work and be prosperous, you can make the best stuffed animals on Etsy. You're not getting no sales. So you might as well not even start on nothing or getting no regular job. I'm hearing, this is what source is telling me right away. Even though they're going to try to judge you and persecute you on this, don't do it. This could have also saved some women that these men were trying to sneak out of marriages that were 30 years after they siphoned everything from you, and then try to force you to catch you being infidelity. And when they didn't, they had you raped and recorded it by some bikers or by some group or something like this. All right. And the fucked up thing is it was your money in the first place. They just hid this lifestyle. They just hid this lifestyle from you and used God's good conduit energy and used it for something negative and bad. And dispersed it amongst many negative and bad people, and then pointed the finger at you and said you were negative and bad, or I was negative and bad. When somebody might be able to say you don't got no money, you broke, why don't you get a job? But that's the only fucking thing that they can say about you. Because when God using you, you gonna still eat. It just might not be with them motherfuckers. All right? Nobody have to act like nothing to fit in. You go get one of them geisha girls, you want somebody to sit there, they're not no fucking empress. You go manipulate them and do something with that pedigree, nigga. You ain't talking to this one. The fuck? This could be even somebody with a saber thing blocking you from your journey. They don't want you to work or something like this. With this corn maiden, they don't want you to work hard or something. This could be somebody like a father or a grandfather or older gentleman or something that's trying to stop you from doing something so you don't get sacrificed. They want to heal a situation here. Yeah, there could be a chief counsel in reverse. So these are like more like the feather Indians, like, you know, something like Cherokee, something like this. This is more like Apache, Navajo. I'm not saying that they don't all wear feathers or something, but I'm getting more like these could be the civilized, or who they chose to call civilized, which means compromised back then, Indians. These people probably was wearing, you know, nicer clothes, you know, like fitting in with the Joneses and stuff. And these motherfuckers was the savages here. Right? Just like a priestlyhood, this is like get it how you live it. All right? So it could be something like this here. Okay? This could even be two friends, or they could have been together. This could look like a lady too. This look like a lady, but kind of look like a lady. Somebody could be like, why you do that shit right there? What you talking about we? How you talking about we when you did that shit to this person? How you was doing that? Because somebody might be looking at you like, you don't act like that. Why you acting like that? Okay? And somebody could have did something with no authority here. Yeah, this cousin or this Tiffany, somebody was doing something with no authority. And they not being seen as high honor no more. Plus, they lied about something here. These children, or they lied about this energy with this Philly energy or something like this. And now these people about to be mourning here. Okay, about this vision quest. So they're going to be sad while these three people or three groups, or, you know what it says, 3 posts on this little tent thing or something like this. This little shelter. Okay. All right. Also, I keep hearing the song Shelter. So this could be something like this. All right. Or like I said, this is somebody that want to make you cry, but they don't have the authority to do this. All right. They was working with a green-eyed, jealous person here. All right. And they don't have the right to do this. Now this person, they wanted you to be contaminated or something like this. And they was going to celebrate. Now they contaminated. All right. Yeah. They thought somebody's about to be a sacrifice here. All right. They thought somebody about to be a sacrifice here. But I was hearing shelter. So maybe somebody already seen this reading that I was going to do. And they trying to say, I'm going to be the one in the shelter crying. But I'm still going through the vision quest. So I don't know what that is. Somebody could be lying. See how the lie is right here? With the blade, the ace of blades in reverse. And because whoever this is don't have the authority to call the shots on that. This cousin. All right. That's why I tell you, somebody is using your full essence here to make a man think this is somebody that could get close to your masculine. They kept them away from you. This could be a cousin that was jealous of you. They wearing your essence or your energy here. Right? They got me in warrior mode, and this person is wearing my essence of like my peace here. Excuse me. But this person don't have authority and they're not being seen in high honor. They seen as a jealous person here. Okay. We got pillow talk. Maybe somebody be sitting there talking to someone. These could be two women that date each other. All right. Or this cousin wanted to be like close to you and this person is jealous of them. They don't like the fact of the way that this person looks at you. So if somebody thought they was about to have me mourning about something, they don't have the authority or the overriding to do so. I'm still going to be going through this vision quest here. The chief counsel is in reverse. I'm still going through this, or you're going through this, and being able to call judgment on them because you didn't already touch bases with this. All right? That they try to block your journey so the judgment can be called on these people, even these people with these feathered crowns here. All right? Yeah, it's something like this, y'all. Okay? The white horse. I know this ain't the Antonio energy because that mean that eternal you a witch and you trying to make that Antonio person, or maybe his name ain't Antonio. Maybe he the one that y'all trapped in Brazil. That's when Drake went down there to Brazil for that concert. Y'all, he never came back. Y'all put him in jail. That could be this one, or this, because this masculine is a little bit, or the other one. Yeah, the one that was in Brazil. He a little bit more feminine. Or this person went to another country and tried to help y'all bring water and shit like this, and you end up doing something to this person there. Yeah, this could be after the Trail of Tears, okay? Yeah, this could be the white horse from Revelations. We did that video like a year ago or something like this. Yeah, we got the stars here. That could have been holding on to some estate, and this man, this a man that's a black widow spider. These people is in reverse here. They can't sacrifice the sun. This can even be friends of this person. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, to Shalom, what? The fuck is wrong with you? For real. A chief of pipes. This is a singer or something that's in reverse, trying to come up against the world card. Also, somebody got to get up off their high horse. Because, again, this is the Ace of Cups and the world card energy. I don't know what's the problem. Let's get away from this shit and get on with real life here. I mean, I'm just done with these people, man. Hold on, y'all. This is just getting annoying. Okay?